Good afternoon, everybody. This is Nick from Treetop Mindful Meditations. Today I'm going to go through a mindful walking with step breath. So at the moment we're going through the lockdown with COVID, and a lot of people are feeling the stress, feeling the pressure, feeling caged. Even myself, I felt a little bit on edge at times, sort of with the usual things that I'm able to do being mildly curtailed. But what we can do is take that time to nourish ourselves and to look after ourselves and get out, because we are allowed a little bit of exercise at the moment, and really enjoy the world around us. We're fortunate enough at the moment for the sky to be blue and not raining, so we can get out by ourselves or even with our families that are sharing the house, and we can go for a walk. Now, this meditation, just when our minds are wandering and are maybe concerned or racing, what can we do, how can we do things, what will happen in the future given the circumstances, all of the pressures that we can face with uncertainty and constraints. What we find is when we're fired into the future with estimations of what might happen in our imagining of the future and worries, and then also managing our regrets or our resentments of things that have happened, things that have stopped us doing things we wanted to do, people or places that have affected us. And these can be really overpowering, especially if we're cramped into a house, we're forced almost to be with people. So we need a release, and the release is always suggested in mindfulness, is to really drop into our body, drop into our mind, bring the two together as one. And we do this through various different techniques, and this technique today is going to be the mindful walking. So when you're out having your little bit of exercise, we can just drop back into the body and be with the world around us, be with our feelings, whatever they are, and just really sink in, not trying to resist them or be on top of them or behind them, just with them as they are. And that's acceptance, and that's really being with yourself. And actually that's how you really manifest love as well, because to love something, to be with things, is to fully accept it and be with it as it is, not trying to change it. So that being said, what we're going to do is if you're going to start walking, just noticing, just get yourself walking in whatever position you're in, stop the video, get ready, find a place to walk that's nice and is good for you, down your street, in the park, wherever. And when you're ready, off we go. First thing you're going to notice is your steps. And in this walking meditation, we're actually going to bring our breath or our steps, in a sense, in line with our breath. So what I want you to do is count with your in-breath, breathing in gently, naturally. Count how many steps it takes for you to breathe in. So like breathing in, let's say it's 4, and breathing out, let's say that's 4 too. So you got 4 and 4. You can change, if your breath deepens, you can count for 5. But let's just start walking with your breath and steps. So that would be like breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. And then start to sink out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3. When you've got this rhythm going with your in and your out breath, then you can start to notice the world inside and outside of yourself. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Now being with the breath, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, where your attention lies with your breath, 2, 3, 4. And walking, 2, 3, 4. And as you're with your breath, for the count, breath coming in, breath coming out. In, 2, 3, 4. Allow yourself to sink, just feeling that coming in fully, feeling it going out fully. So you're breathing with your walking, you're breathing into your body, and you're walking in rhythm. And as we do this now, feeling your breath, feeling your feet on the floor, touching the floor, 2, 3, with your legs, 2, 3, feeling in and out of your body, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Just walking slow this and start to notice things around you. The world, the way in which it connects, the tree coming out the floor connecting to the bush connecting to your feet. Then we look up and the sky, all the air around us connecting to everything. Seeing the world interconnectedly. But we can look at each item, each aspect and pattern. Take in the individual tree that you can see. Notice the green or the branch, brownness. Even go up to something and smell it. To sort of rub your face near a bush and just smell the difference between the grass and a tree. The textures as well, running your hands over different things as you're walking, just checking them out. Just being with them and spending time. Listening to the sounds as you're walking in that nice 1, 2, 3, 4 rhythm. 2, 3, 4. Different textures of the ground, all the different colours. Watch them stand out for you as you spend time being with them. Not just running and rushing past them as if they were nothing, just, not fully absorbing. When you do, the world comes to you and you come to it and you meet it in a beautiful, beautiful union. You spend time caring it. We grew out of this world. We evolved out of the very soil through all the evolutionary trains that we can change, that we can track and map. Through sponges to fish, to land animals, all the way through to ourselves. Coming out of the very first plants on the land, shrubs and mushrooms. These are our ancestors. I'm going a bit deep with evolution now, but this just makes it even more majestic. Our integral link to the planet, the planet that created us. It's a creating, it's what it happens. Birds flying overhead, just being with yourself with the walking, exploring, walking and being, just letting what's happening now, moment to moment, just connect with you and just walk in your own pace, whatever the number of breaths, steps to breath that you have, allow that to be. I was doing 6 last night. Was the average. Just let that be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just notice everything you can and be with it. 5-minute, 10-minute walk. You can do it on the way to the car. I'll give yourself a few minutes though. Let yourself settle in and enjoy. Hope you have a really nice time. I hope you're coping and being with your family and trying your very best. It's all we can do. Try to be creative in a situation, flexible and to adapt and to care and know that everybody's going through some kind of difficult time. Even though it can be really enjoyable, it's also taxing. So we're going through this together, and that's the best way to be, is together. So, but also take your time for yourself, and then you can give back to the wider self of your friends, your family and the world around you. All the flipping best, guys. Let's roll together well. Take care.